Secret societies have flourished throughout history, with founding fathers and royals among their ranks. Members, mostly men, have been recruited to join the Knights Templar, Freemasons, Bavarian Illuminati, Skull and Bones, and Bilderberg. The allure of secret societies is part mystery, part legend. For centuries, conspiracy theories have surrounded them, with rumors of groups like the Illuminati being linked to everything from the French Revolution to JFK's assassination. However, it is critical to distinguish between fact and fiction. The real stories behind history's most exclusive secret societies are told here. The Knights Templar. During the Crusades, the Knights Templar were warriors dedicated to protecting Christian pilgrims to the Holy Land. Hugues de Payens, a French knight, founded the Poor Fellow Soldiers of Christ and the Temple of Solomon, or the Knights Templar for short, around 1118. Members pledged to live a life of chastity, obedience, and poverty, abstaining from gambling, alcohol, and even swearing, with headquarters on Jerusalem's Temple Mount. More than their military prowess and moral lifestyle, the Knights Templar were well known. After establishing a bank that allowed pilgrims to deposit money in their home countries and withdraw it in the Holy Land, they became one of Europe's wealthiest and most powerful forces. Their power peaked in 1139, when Pope Innocent II issued a papal bull exempting them from paying taxes, and declaring that the Pope was the only authority to whom they had to answer. At their peak, the Knights Templar controlled Cyprus, had a fleet of ships, and lent money to kings. However, not all kings were satisfied customers. What happened to the Knights Templar? When the Crusades ended with the fall of Acre, the Knights Templar retreated to Paris, where they concentrated on their banking activities. On October 13, 1307, King Philip IV of France, who had been denied additional loans by the Knights Templar, had a group of knights arrested and tortured until they made false confessions of depravity. In 1309, dozens of Knights Templar were burned at the stake in front of the city of Paris for their alleged crimes. Under pressure from the French crown, Pope Clement V dissolved the order and redistributed their wealth in 1312. Rumors circulated among conspiracy theorists that the Knights Templar guarded artifacts such as the Holy Grail and the Shroud of Turin. Popular books and films, such as the Da Vinci Code, continue to pique people's interest in the Knights Templar today. The Freemasons. Masons play an important role in American history. After all, 13 of the 39 men who signed the United States Constitution were Masons. Founding fathers such as George Washington, James Monroe, Benjamin Franklin, John Hancock, and Paul Revere were all fraternal order members. But who exactly are the Freemasons? The origins of the Freemasons can be traced back to the Middle Ages in Europe, when most craftsmen were organized into local guilds. Cathedral builders, by definition, had to travel from city to city. They recognized one another through trade symbols, such as the builder's square and compass in Freemasonry's now iconic symbol. The Regis poem, or Halliwell manuscript, which was published in 1390, contains the earliest reference to Masons, but Freemasonry as we know it today was founded in 1717, when 4 London lodges merged to form England's first Grand Lodge. Freemasonry spread quickly throughout Europe and to the American colonies. Freemason beliefs. Although members are encouraged to believe in a supreme being, or grand architect of the universe, Freemasonry is not a religion. Masonic temples and secret rituals have pitted them against the Catholic Church. The Church first condemned Freemasons in 1738 and has since issued approximately 20 decrees against them. In the face of an increasing number of Catholics joining the order, Roman Catholic bishops restated over 200 years of these strictures in 1985. The Church was not their only adversary. The secrecy of the Masons instilled such fear in early America that it inspired the formation of America's first third party, the Anti-Masonic Party. Are there Freemasons today? The high-profile charity work of the Shriners, a subset of Freemasons also known as the ancient Arabic order nobles of the Mystic Shrine, has greatly influenced their public image. The Shriners were founded in 1870 by Freemasons at New York City's Knickerbocker College and are still active in volunteer work today. The Illuminati. On May 1, 1776, Professor Adam Weishaupt formed the Illuminati in Bavaria. Weishaupt, who despised the dominance of the Orthodox Catholic Church and the Bavarian monarchy, intended to replace established religion with a new type of illumination through reason. He was influenced by the development of the Enlightenment throughout Europe, as well as beliefs represented by the Jesuits, of whom he was a previous member, the mysteries of the 7 sages of Memphis, the Kabbalah, and Freemasons. He heavily recruited from the latter category, infiltrating Masonic lodges in his attempt to recruit some of Europe's wealthiest and most powerful men. Members of the Bavarian Illuminati, known as perfectibilists, were divided into three tiers of growing authority and drawn from society elites such as former Freemason Baron von Nigg and writer Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. All communication was done in cipher, and members were given classical aliases. What happened to the Illuminati? The Illuminati flourished until Karl Theodor of Bavaria issued an edict in 1787 making participation in the Illuminati punishable by death. However, the Bavarian Illuminati's demise did not stop rumors about its secret operations, and conspiracy theorists have linked the group to everything from the French Revolution to JFK's assassination. The Illuminati inspired Dan Brown's Angels and Demons and Umberto Eco's Foucault's Pendulum. Skull and Bones. The Order of Skull and Bones is a secret society that was created in 1832 at Yale University in New Haven, Connecticut. William Huntington Russell, the founder of Skull and Bones, was inspired by an occult club he visited in Germany. Alphonso Taft, future Secretary of War under President Grant and father of President William Howard Taft, who would also be a member of Skull and Bones, was a co-founder. Among Bonesman's notable clients are several presidents and modern-day power brokers. How do you join Skull and Bones? Each year, 15 Yale seniors are chosen to join Skull and Bones. Their names appear in Yale Rumpus, but what happens beyond the closed walls of the tomb, the windowless meeting area where Bonesmen assemble twice a week, is a mystery. Members accept a confidentiality oath. Graduate members are known as patriarchs, whilst those undergoing initiation are known as knights. Outsiders are referred to as barbarians. Members of Skull and Bones include Presidents William Howard Taft, George H. W. Bush, and his son, George W. Bush, Time magazine founder Henry Luce, former Secretary of State and presidential candidate John Kerry, Fortune 500 elites, and CIA personnel. Anthony Sutton's infamous 1986 expose America's Secret Establishment stated that Skull and Bones was aiming to construct a new world order governed by Bonesmen, sparking a slew of conspiracy theories. And the last but not least, Bilderberg. The first Bilderberg meeting was held in 1954 in the Hotel de Bilderberg in the Netherlands, giving rise to the organization's name. It was a gathering of strong politicians from North America and Europe convened by Prince Bernhard of the Netherlands to encourage warmer relations between the two continents amid fears of growing anti-Americanism in Europe. While not strictly a secret society like the Illuminati or Freemasons, Bilderberg's high-profile attendees, previous guests have included Bill Clinton, Margaret Thatcher, Angela Merkel, Tony Blair and Henry Kissinger, as well as its use of the Chatham House Rule, which prohibits attendees from discussing what happens in meetings, lend the group an air of mystery. Journalists are not permitted to report about it. Meeting minutes are not made public. How do you get an invite to the Bilderberg meeting? A specialized worldwide committee selects Bilderberg attendees. Every year, approximately 120 to 140 persons are invited, with approximately 2/3 from Europe and 1/3 from North America. According to the Washington Post, while guests with backgrounds in government and politics are the most common, others with backgrounds in academics, finance, and media have also been included. Bilderberg meeting conspiracy theories. According to the New York Times, the level of secrecy surrounding the Bilderberg meeting has given rise to various claims, including unfounded theories that Bilderberg members were behind the formation of the European Union, the War of Iraq, and the bombing of Serbia. According to conspiracy theorists, the gang is creating a new world order. According to their official website, because to the meeting's private nature, the participants participate as individuals rather than in any official role, and hence are not bound by the norms of their office or by pre-agreed opinions. Brexit, cybersecurity, and climate change are among the publicly known subjects of discussion at this year's Bilderberg meeting. For ages, people have debated what happens behind the locked doors of these secret groups. What is obvious is that they continue to pique the public's interest and curiosity. Well, I hope that the New World Order won't find the way to success. See you soon.